So now we'll go across the South China Sea to Sabah Pharmaceutical Society. So to introduce Sabah Pharmaceutical Society, please welcome Ms. Jemima Ho Wan Jian. Jemima, the floor is yours.
Hello, thank you, Ms. Hari, the master of ceremony. Good morning to everyone. I think it's good noon now, all the way from Sabah. If in Kadazan language, we'll be saying Kopi Bosion, Togo Sowap means good morning to everyone. So after flying through West Malaysia, it's time for you to take a flight to Sabah. Allow me to share my slide. So this is us. My name is Jemima. I'm currently the president for Sabah Pharmaceutical Society until 2022. So what are the functions? So before that, let me introduce, this is land below the wind. This is Sabah. Sabah is famous for all these beautiful people, beautiful places, with a nice majestic Mount Kinabalu, with beautiful ladies, and of course, a place for snorkeling. So if you come to Sabah, look for us. So Sabah Pharmaceutical Society is actually established in February 1976. We are actually an association member of Malaysian Pharmacists Society. What is association members? Though we are financially independent, administratively we are independent, but we work together with MPS to actually improve the betterment of the pharmacists as a profession. We fight together with the same vision. We want to actually improve our professional image among the public. We want actually the authority, local authority, to actually acknowledge us as pharmacists is also a healthcare provider. Apart from taking care of pharmacists from Sabah, we also take care of pharmacists from Labuan. So these are the 6 functions of Sabah Pharmaceutical Society to basically improve health services, public understanding, our standard, and of course, to strengthen the relationship between pharmacists and other healthcare professions. So this is us. We have President, Deputy President, IPP, Vice President, Secretary, Treasurer Committee, as well as due to our geography, we are very big. In Sabah, we quite big. So we have a representative from Sanakan, we have representative from Tawau, and also we have representative from Labuan. So before COVID, okay, when the executive committee meet, we actually have a physical meeting. We always have good food, good chit chat, good time together. So when pandemic strike us, it's okay. We can move all up to Zoom. These are our committee members during a Zoom meeting. And before the COVID, we actually like to have we have social functions, social dinner yearly, annually, and this was the last social dinner that we have, and with the Health Minister of Sabah then. So we have our yearly AGM, usually the month of May, about the same time as MPS. We used to have physical ones, and now last 2 years, we actually moved up to Zoom to actually reach out to pharmacists. For Sabah, it's actually not easy to reach out to everyone because geographically, we are actually quite distance away. Driving to Sanakan needs about 5 to 6 hours. Going to Ladado is about 9 hours. So sometimes Zoom meeting is good. So this year, we were actually considering going to hybrid. So World Pharmacist Day, every year, SPS organize 2 events. One is the World Pharmacist Day, and another one is conference, and of course AGM. So last year we moved the World Pharmacist Day to actually on Eve of World Pharmacist Day, which is the virtual hike. We go for virtual hike. Sabah is land full of mountains, hills, and beautiful places to hike. So actually we do on hiking. Last year it was from July to September. Actually with sponsors from Door Pharma, t-shirts, hats, and all that. And State Pharmacy Conference, we went fully up to Zoom, and this year we managed to invite our Puan Nohaliza, the Director of Pharmaceutical Service, to actually officiate our functions. Thank you that Mr. Rahi is here and Mr. Andrew is among our guests as well to join us for, actually we do it in 4 days, half day each, so over 2 weekends, because we think that having Zoom meeting, having half a day is actually quite sufficient. So we have a new Sabah State Director of Health, which is Dr. Rose Nani. We believe that SPS as a local pharmaceutical society is always good to work together with the local authorities, the government sectors, government officials. so that when we carry out activities, we get support from them. And of course, it will actually be more effective in bringing out our message together. So in 2020 and 21, we actually, Sabah Pharmaceutical Society, have an honor to actually head the COVID-19 donation drive all over Sabah. So actually, we invited the professional bodies from engineers, from architects, from accountants, from MMA, from surveyors to actually together, we donate for the people of Sabah. So there are 2 donation drives we have carried out so far. The first donation drive, we managed to raise about 200K. The second donation drive, we thank to MPS, is contributed as well. We managed to raise about 22K for the second donation drive. Rural medical outreach in Sabah, geographically as well, we have a lot of rural place, interior place that need us to reach out. For the last year, we stopped, but the year before that, we actually have medical outreach. We give them some medication, some advices. We actually even sometimes we bring in a dentist to actually have a look at, check it out at the teeth condition of the rural places. So hopefully we'll carry out this, we resume these activities after the pandemic. And we actually have a brainstorming session on price capping strategy. As we know that last year, there was a government announced that they have price capping. So we actually invite the pharmacists from East Coast, West Coast, and as well as Gudat to actually discuss and talk and what to do next and how to move on. So locally also, we think that working together with the press is very important, because the press will actually help us to disseminate information to public to actually improve the pharmacist as a professional. So when we do donation drive, we also put up the news. We actually are during the September, during the World Pharmacist Day period, about 7 days, we are allowed to put up the pharmacist articles and written by pharmacists. So every year, 7 days, with a local, very renowned newspaper called Daily Express, they actually allow us to publish 7 different articles written by pharmacists that emphasize on the roles of pharmacists, that we are actually part of the healthcare system. And last 2 years, due to the COVID, we actually tried to be a immunization advocacy people. So they actually, we do up e-posters, we distribute through our pharmacists, social media in 3 different languages to actually encourage people to vaccinate. As for Sabah, at the mid of last year, we are still very low in vaccination rate. So we try to actually encourage people, especially the rural areas, to go, don't, let's vaccinate. So these are our e-posters that we put up on most of the community pharmacies that are our members to actually promote vaccination. So we actually arrange vaccination for pharmacists. So we actually go through the normal Jabatan Kesihatan Negeri Sabah. We work together with the directors, services of health to actually vaccinate the private pharmacists so that we have early vaccination, so that we are being recognized as the frontliners. So Dawao was the place that first started with the COVID-19 outbreak. So these are the pharmacists from Dawao. So this is us with the Miss Harvest Festival. So what we do with her is we had actually worked together with the Miss Harvest Festival of Sabah to actually through her to share the message of asking the rural peoples to share in different rural languages to share out the importance of being vaccinated. So this is her, that time was a newly crowned Miss Harvest Festival in the month of May. They will actually engage her to do a video. We go through social media, and even the Astro Awani actually also interview us on the project that we have with the Miss Harvest Festival. There she is. We actually purposely let the Miss Harvest Festival to record the video at a pharmacy. If you see, it's a community pharmacy setting. We let people know that pharmacists are doing their job, and actually we are sharing good information. The next video will be, this is the Miss Harvest Festival that she, together with this look at the medication at the back, try to actually promote pharmacists as well. So we, starting from last year, middle of last year, we actually work with all the professional bodies in Sabah, namely the accountants, architects, engineers, QS, lawyers and doctors work together to actually, as a professional, to actually fight for rights of professional in Sabah. So these are the 2 big meetings that we have, and one of them we actually have it at our Chief Minister's office as well. So coming up this year, what we are going to do, we're going to have a talk on March 2022 to meet all the young pharmacists, telling them, so if your contract ends, what's next? How to move on, what you can do as a pharmacist. And we have a AGM seminar with hopefully doing a hybrid types with on 2 days, 21st of May, 22nd of May. And we actually have our Interprofessional Games, hopefully the fourth quarter of the year, where it had been delayed for the last 2 years. Actually, the Interprofessional Games is very good. We actually work together with other professionals. We fight together for the professionals in Sabah. Actually, we share information with each other so that we can improve ourselves better. So this is us, SPS. How to join SPS? Okay, SPS has a very special relationship with MPS. If you are an MPS member, good news is you just pay 120 to MPS and you send SPS a slip of 120 and we actually enroll you as SPS member. As long you renew your MPS member yearly and without fail, automatically you can be also a SPS member by only paying a one-off entrance fee. So you actually can screenshot this slide. We welcome all pharmacists, whether you are from West Malaysia, as long you are residing in Sabah, you're working in Sabah, and you are also MPS registered member, please contact us. We'll let you join our WhatsApp group, our Telegram group, our Facebook, and actually you can be a member in in SPS to actually enjoy all the facilities and the benefits. Thank you so much. Over to you, Ms. Shireen.
Thank you, Ms. Jemima, for the very wonderful presentation. We do have a question actually. Hold on. They changed the slides. Okay. The question is, can you further explain? Can you explain more about MPS and SPS dual membership?
Dual membership, is it?
Yeah.
Oh, it's like this. Once you join MPS member, which is you pay 120 to MPS, and then you just send us your transfer slip to MPS, and then you pay us one-off entrance fee, only one-off. After that, you can be SPS member yearly without fail. The condition is you must be always an MPS member. You cannot lapse for more than 2 years. Hopefully that answered that questions.
Yeah, okay. So in other words, Ms. Jemima, that means if you are an SPS member, you're not necessarily be an MPS member, right?
Yes, at the moment, yes. But if you are MPS member, you can be SPS member anytime.
Okay. Yeah, that's very clear. Is there any more questions? Let me check. No, we don't have any in the Q&A and also no here in the WhatsApp. Okay. Thank you so much, Ms. Jemima Ho, for the very wonderful session. Hopefully that we have got more people to come in and join both MPS and SPS in Sabah too. Okay.